Louisiana Strong, a brand new group, kind of the antithesis of Together Baton Rouge. Actually, that's not a fair assessment. They are a similar group with a different set of values. Louisiana Strong has a summit coming up this weekend, also a food drive. Want to welcome in from Louisiana Strong, Charlie Fry. Welcome to Talk 107.3 FM. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Glad to be with you.
Glad to have you on here. Tell us all about the summit.
Well, the summit is something that we decided to host as part of our goal to not only help empower our fellow citizens, but also to educate our fellow citizens about things that are going on in Baton Rouge that affect them. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we've talked a good bit about is the way that left-wing political groups get involved with churches and co-opt their moral authority and their money to some extent to help push causes that a lot of parishioners probably wouldn't approve of. And so we've actually gotten a world-renowned authority on how that happens to come in and talk to us more about it so we can understand it better and so we can help our fellow citizens understand that better.
Who is the world-renowned authority?
His name is Michael Boris. He is an authority on the influence of Saul Alinsky in churches, the issue of social justice, one of those very difficult to define terms. And he's going to be here at our summit at Jefferson Baptist Church on Saturday, November 2nd. We're going to get started around 10 o'clock. And he's going to speak about Saul Alinsky, the way that the Industrial Areas Foundation out of Chicago plants franchises in different places through use of churches, the issue of social justice, and all those things.
And you're actually doing this at a church.
Yeah, appropriately enough. We're being hosted by Jefferson Baptist Church on Jefferson Highway.
Well, and this isn't about just political activism here, because you guys are also doing something for a good cause. The Baton Rouge Food Bank. We've been hearing a lot of reports about how they are in need right now more than they have been in the past, and you guys are looking to drum up a little help for the Baton Rouge Food Bank as well, correct? That's right.
We're encouraging everybody who comes to the summit to bring some canned food to donate for the food bank. It's coming up on that time of year where they're especially in need of donations, and we thought that would be a good thing to couple with the summit, not just to have a meeting and to learn some important things, but also to do some good things.
And you guys are catching a lot of criticism so far. In fact, I haven't been able to get over to the business report to check out to read the article firsthand. I actually saw it secondhand. There's a column on the business report, according to the Hayride, that starts off with, in the past year and a half, Baton Rouge has seen efforts to create a breakaway chamber of commerce, a breakaway school district, and a breakaway city. Now a conservative nonprofit has been created, reportedly to challenge the one organization that is trying to bring Baton Rouge together. They say the trend is troubling on many levels and suggest something is deeply amiss in our community. Do you think that the presence of Louisiana Strong says that something is deeply amiss in our community?
I don't think that we're a symptom of anything that's amiss. I think that Louisiana Strong coming into existence is an instance of ordinary citizens looking around and seeing that, that the political process is something that can go off the rails if citizens aren't vigilant and don't take a role. And so what we're trying to do is make a positive difference. We've actually done a little bit of that already, I'd like to think. And it's not as though this is part of what the summit's about. We really take exception with the idea that because a group has the word together in their name, that's all you need to know about them.
Right.
That there's more to know, and what we're trying to do is make a positive difference, and citizens being involved in politics in an open, honest way, where we declare what we're about, why we came together, what we want to do. That's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Well, I think right there in the name, I mean, there's something to be said for, one suggests we always agree all the time, the other suggests we come out stronger through disagreement from time to time. I mean, y'all could have just as easily named your group Together Baton Rouge.
Right.
Been like, take that.
We could have been called Kumbaya Baton Rouge. Maybe we should have thought about that. But the point is that what we want people to be. If a political group, if a left-wing political group wants to agitate and be active in Baton Rouge, they should do that.
Right.
We don't really like the idea of them doing that and cloaking themselves in moral and religious terms, so that anybody who disagrees with them is branded unchristian or racist or some other awful thing.
Yeah, and right out the blocks, you guys are given you're glossed with the tag that you're the antithesis of Together Baton Rouge. Is that even accurate, or is your radar not is that not on y'all's radar?
Well, we are a conservatively oriented group, and we don't hide that, and we don't try to shield that and language. We're a conservative group, and that's something we think our values resonate with most people in Baton Rouge. We're not ashamed of it.
Yeah.
So to the extent that Together Baton Rouge is a left-wing group, which they are, then I suppose that we're on different sides of an ideological divide. I think we acknowledge there's actually ideas on the table versus nice feelings and fellow feelings with our citizens or not. Right. And those are the terms I think they might prefer.
Charlie Fry from Louisiana Strong. The Summit and Food Drive are tomorrow, November 2nd, 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at Jefferson Baptist Church. Folks can just show up. I mean, they don't have to pre-register or anything, right?
Well, seating is going to be reserved, and so if they go to our website at louisianastrong.com, they can register and make sure they get a seat. But if that's not something people get around to and they want to come, we'll certainly be happy to host them.
Good deal. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. 924 Talk 107.3 FM. Looking at traffic.